way for a passionate baker to describe some of her favorite people than by describing them to desserts. Today's special someone is my dearest big brother. For me, Rana Daggubati is a chocolate peanut butter lava cake. This dessert not only describes his personality but also has two of his favorite flavors, dark chocolate and peanut butter. Let's first make this dessert and we'll come to the comparison after that. Lava cakes seem intimidating to make, but follow this recipe and it will be a success every single time. It's quick, easy, you can start the dessert and eat it in a span of 20 minutes. So in case you have a last minute party to host and completely forgot about the dessert, don't worry. These lava cakes will come to your rescue and will definitely wow your guests. Before we start making the batter, let's prep our molds. Here I have 4 silicone molds which I'm going to grease with butter and coat with cocoa powder. Here I'm using silicone molds because I find it easier to work with silicone molds. But if you don't have them or don't like using them, you can use ramekins like this. Now once the prep is done, let's start making the batter. So to make these lava cakes, we need dark chocolate, butter, brown sugar, eggs, flour, salt, vanilla and peanut butter. For the peanut butter, I placed 1 tablespoon worth in a cling wrap and made them into rounds like this and put them in the freezer for 1 hour just until it's a bit hard. You don't need them to be completely frozen, but just a little hard. First we're going to melt the butter and dark chocolate in the microwave in 15-second intervals until fully melted. In a large bowl, we're going to put our eggs. We need 2 full eggs and 2 egg yolks. Next, we're going to add our brown sugar, vanilla and salt. And we're going to beat this for about 2 minutes until the whole mixture is light and frothy. Next, we're going to pour in our melted chocolate into the mixture. I'm going to switch from a whisk to a spatula and gently fold in the chocolate. Once that's fully combined, I'm going to add in our flour and gently fold in again. Now it's time to pour our batter into our prepped ramekins. We are going to put 1 scoop of batter first into the ramekin and then put 1 of your peanut butter round in the center and then pour another scoop or a little bit more of chocolate batter until you reach 3/4 of the ramekin, not more. That looks good, and we'll do that for the other 3 as well. Once your ramekins are filled, it's time to put them in a 220-degree oven for 10 minutes. These take exactly 10 minutes, but depending on the strength of your oven and the size of ramekins you're using, the baking time will differ. So it's always best to do 1 tester just to judge what the baking time for your ramekins will be. Off they go! When they're slightly firm on the top and when you separate them, they come away from the sides, you know they're ready. So leave them to cool for a minute. Now it's time to overturn our lava cakes onto our serving plates. Voila! Yeah! are seemingly simple and humble to look at when untouched. But once you begin to dig into your dessert, you start to experience what the heart of the cake has to offer. Ranana is a lot like a lava cake in this way. The molten center oozing out of the cake is much like his spontaneous nature, especially while taking life decisions. He is not afraid to make a statement and fights for what he believes in. He believes that chaos is inevitable, but the real taste of life lies in the heart of the storm. Peanut butter shies away from the traditional chocolate lava cake. I can't think of a more apt filling, taking into consideration his open-mindedness to new things. This then is a great dessert to person pairing, given that he doesn't wish for change, he makes change happen. So that's it for today, guys. If you like what you saw, which I know you did, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on my future recipes and adventures. If you do make these desserts, don't forget to tag me at Infinity Platter on Instagram. See you until next time.